Hey dudes, how's it going? And ladies, dudettes, or everybody's a dude. I don't know. However it goes. Trying to hide my big ass air conditioner behind my big fat head. No. I don't know, it works. So anyway, here's Lamb Chop. She's still in one piece, right, Fred? Come on, get. Yeah, get her. Come on, Fred. Get your head in here. Fred won't do it. Come on, Fred. Get Lamb Chop. Get Lamb Chop. Get Lamb Chop. Get Lamb Chop. Okay. So anyway, Lamb Chop's still in one piece. Evie, get a grip, dude. They're just doing the lawn maintenance. Yep. Because anyway, yeah, dude. I don't know. I like here. I mean, I know I pay extra in rent, but I don't have to clean any gutters. I don't got to shovel any snow. I just throw my garbage in the dumpster any day I feel like it. It's the way I like it. Wife is looking for a house, so I don't know. But I don't care about cleaning gutters. I don't like mowing the lawn. I don't like doing that stuff. I think it costs about the same, and then if you put your labor in with it, it's close. I don't know. Dude, get a grip, dude. And so anyway, that's it. But Scully, 65, he's 38 years, owns his house, does his own maintenance. He loves it. And been divorced 15 years. He's happy as a mother goose. I don't know. If I could be as happy as Taco, that'd be cool. Dude, relax. Anyway, So Evie stops barking. Oh yeah, Grifter, and I'm ready for you tonight. Check it out. I got it last night, right there, in the bottles. Yeah, gonna be at it. I'm gonna get some good ones. So they're going at it. Oh goodness. They've been just laying around all morning until this dude came around doing the things. So. Anyway, Fred gave me my wake-up call at 7:30, and Vantage Adventures over 15 is hawking e-bikes. Now that I don't do the Tim stuff, I'm watching other people. I got extra time. I'm going to do videos. Hopefully, anyway, hopefully I'll be able to get some good videos today. I got my head thing for my GoPro, and get the chest thing and a little thing. Look, see, got little treats. Yeah, look. Oh, we're not gonna bark at the dude if we get little treats. So that's pretty good. Mommy put them on rations, so they're going down. Anyway, Van Adventures hawking another e-bike. That's pretty cool. Go watch that. Line Screw 1 is going to travel and be homeless, which is pretty cool. And he's spent 2 weeks downsizing. Downsizing's hard. People think it's easy, but it ain't. I mean, when you get started, it's easy. Then you get down to other stuff. Like this mug here. It's one of 3 mugs that we still have. And I bet you when we started downsizing, we had a whole cabinet full of mugs. And then, all the mugs have, we bought this mug when we were on vacation. We bought this mug when we were there. And it's hard to get rid of it. Anyway, so the downsizing's hard. And Paul Barger, the bread truck guy, he's on there. He's getting his school bus and his cabin's ready. We watched the dude that makes fun of Nomadic Fanatic, not the one guy, but the other guy that the lady. Can't think of her name, but Nomadic Fanatic's #1 fan. You help Nomadic Fanatic, and in turn, Nomadic Fanatic is helped. I love that joke. That's one of my favorites. And then I was watching some Vegas stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to Vegas or not, but they're showing the drinks. Just 1 Miller Lite at this bar is $26 for a drink, and that's not even including the tip. Because, we tip. So I'm like, so they ain't getting zero of my stuff. I'm paying no $26 for a drink. You're crazy. Shoot, I got all these. Shoot, I don't know, maybe $7, $6. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to prices. I buy what I want, and it costs what it costs. Anyway, E4 Mafia is info about buying meat. He's got some good info about buying meat, because I always buy those pre-made meat patties. Yep. And he's saying if you get the ones where they put stuff in them already, you might be eating stuff that you don't want to eat. And then he talked about how there's a dude in Florida that's making videos that people should be jumping on stuff because he's making up stuff. I got no idea. I've been watching since, I don't know, the 28th, and I'm not watching until the 12th. Now, Pote says I'm cheating a little bit because I'm not going to not watch Dinger because I'm not watching somebody. And I'm not going to not watch, Miss Vicky, and my favorite, Ray, Life of Vibe, because she gives me stuff on my health that I like. She gives health news mixed in with all that stuff. Yeah, in case you guys are playing along, my blood sugar was 204 after breakfast this morning. I'm going to call that okay. I don't know. I'd like it to be lower, but I did have oatmeal, and I eat the processed oatmeal. It's got sugar in it and stuff, so probably not the greatest, but fills the belly, and it makes me feel like I don't want to throw up because it's Ozempic day. I had to take Ozempic. Oh, makes you want to hurl when you eat food, and my insulin. So that's all good. Anyway, I'm healthy. I'm doing good. I took my A1C test the other day. I should call and find out what those numbers were. And I had to do the P test too to make sure my kidneys are good. Yeah, because you don't want to mess up your kidneys. Because you only got 2 of them. And anyway, and so then I watch a lot of Arvin Haddad. He disses people that show off mansions for sale and tells you what's bad about the mansion. And, why is a minimalist looking at $40 million mansions? Well, I'm like, guys, this makes me tired looking at everything you'd be responsible for if you bought this thing and the costs and how hard you'd have to work to keep it. But anyway, but the thing is he grew up poor in, I think, Iran, and he knows about family and stuff. He's got family. And so he'll talk about these spaces that they have and why the family would stay there or they wouldn't stay there, or they'd congregate it or they wouldn't congregate it, or it'd be good or not. And then he talks, these homes are massive, and then he talks about, oh, well, you didn't even make a cozy space where people would hang out and want to be cozy. I don't know if you're buying a $30 million house to be cozy, but I don't know. He talks about that. And then he talks about these master bedrooms that get so big. Looks like you're going to bed in a stadium or something. I don't know. And then Capote called right before I was going to hit the record button. So we talked, and we're hanging out. And I told him I was going to tell people that I think he's picking on barium exposure too hard for no reason. And he's like, well, I don't know. It's because he did, So Capote's a guy you just come across in his radar, and then he starts hammering you. I don't know, but he's got his opinions on stuff, and whatever. He is how he is. If you like that, you like it. If you don't, you don't. He knows he's polarizing. Yeah. And I have more time to watch Brian Koberger stuff. I'm not saying he didn't do it because I don't know. I don't have enough stuff. We haven't had the trial yet. But there's all these people that think he's already guilty. I'm like, why don't we wait for the trial? And half this stuff is secret. And then the one thing that pins him there is this little itty bitty tiny thing of DNA that they say is his, which may very well be. But it's on a piece of property that you can move around easily. So someone could have taken it from his apartment. He could have sold it. Who knows? And then the DNA is so minuscule that in not Argentina, the continent that's down south, where they got kangaroos. Um, I don't know. Australia. Yeah, Australia and the United States military. That amount of DNA would not be allowed to be in a court proceeding, but in this court proceeding, it's going to be allowed. So I don't know. And then they got Mr. Judge, and the judge they got, he's a law and order dude, that's for sure. So we'll see. We'll see if Brian gets a fair trial or gets the old firing squad. Yeah, firing squads are tough because there's people that don't want to do them, and yeah, there's all sorts of problems with firing squads. Look at the World War II history where they were like shooting traitors and mutineers and stuff like that, and even George Washington times when he was killing people that mutinied on him, or treason or whatever. They'd usually go to hanging because the firing squad comes with a whole lot of problems. Yep. So I don't know, Kohlberger, and then Karen Reed, she got justice. That's what it should have been. She was definitely driving a vehicle intoxicated, and they couldn't prove any of the other stuff. But look how much it cost, and 2 trials. If she would have just been that police officer's side piece, just some chick that was working at a Starbucks dating this dude, she'd be in jail, and she'd be totally convicted of killing that cop. You know, so you can see it. You know, if you didn't do it, but they think you did it, you're going to jail. Doesn't matter if you actually did it. You know, that is kind of our justice system. I know. You know, they say proof beyond a reasonable doubt, but I don't know. We'll see. But there's, you know, if it really worked, we wouldn't know for sure that we've had, I don't know, what is 10 or 12 people that we know for sure didn't do it, and they've already been executed. And that's death penalty. That's the most serious. And then there's lots of people in these innocent projects that they get all the time, hundreds of people, that they can prove 100% didn't do it, and they got convicted beyond a reasonable doubt. So those of you people that go to sleep thinking, oh, this reasonable doubt thing protects you, it don't. But what we got now is phones. Yeah, so you have your phone with you. If you didn't do it, your phone can let them know. Yeah, that's the cool part. But it's a double-edged sword, because if you're going to commit a crime and you got one of these dudes, you're going to jail because your phone's going to tattle on you. And if you think Google and all those people are going to ignore the subpoenas and not cooperate with the man, you got another thing coming, because they make a ton of money with the man, and they're not going to side with you versus making all the tons of money they make. Yeah. Anyway, and then we got the rest is history. Dominic and Tom, they are the bomb. I first started listening to them when they were doing George Custer. Yep. And Custer was, they did a whole thing about Custer at West Point. Custer graduated last in his class at West Point. But you know what they call you if you graduate last in your class at West Point? Pretty sure they call you a lieutenant. You graduate last in your class in medical school? They call you doctor. You graduate last in your class in law school? They call you counselor. You know, so, you know, someone's got to graduate last. I mean, really, that's how it works out. But I don't think it's something you'd be proud of. It wasn't me. I never graduated last. But anyway, and even Abraham Lincoln told Custer's wife that she was going to be a widow because he could evaluate the kind of dude Custer was. You know, he's going to be a huge hero, or it was going to end the way it did. So it's just how it is. So I don't know. I'm digging it. I don't have to mow any grass. I don't have to clean any gutters. I don't have to shovel any snow. I'm under no illusion that I'm not paying for it, but I'm paying for it and I'm not doing it, and I get the money doing something else. So that's how it goes. So anyway, this is way too long. I thought it'd be shorter since I don't have anything to talk about. I'm not talking about what I normally do. There's the Evie Sneevy. Hey Evie, how's that going, dude? said, Carl, I want to bark. I want more treats. Yeah. But I'm being quiet. It's super cool. And then here's the Fredster. Hello, I'm Fredster. I'm the Fredster. Yep. So you get to see both of them. I'm going to go work today and film with my GoPro and see if I can't put something fun together for you guys. So we'll see you later. Have a great day. There's my big air conditioner. And one of my plants. I got two of those. Yep, I got two. Yep, they're still growing. I don't do nothing. They just grow. Yeah. If the plant dies, I'm like, you should have tried harder. I love that one. Anyway, gotta go. See ya. Bye.